I'm driving.
Oh, you're driving. I thought
Yeah.
I thought you were home already.
Nah, man. Nah, just through traffic. So, but I'm almost there though. How you
Okay,
doing?
well, I'm doing good. Just let you know we're live because I had to get this
Okay.
started. Okay,
Okay.
we're live. Welcome everybody to Let's Talk. I am the Titanfall Princess, your Irish girl gamer. Uh, Also, make sure you guys check out my other channel. Okay, it's called Blood, Sweat, and Tears. That's Tiers. Um, where El Matador, can you turn down your mic? I hear the wind. Um, where I fighting game content like combo videos, best matches, and some crazy showdowns I had in the FGC. I'll be streaming fighting games on soon on Blood and Tears. Okay. That way, this channel will cover regular gaming news, okay, while Blood, Sweat, and Tears will cover my fighting game materials, okay, make it easier for people so everything's not one. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so enough about me. Matador, introduce yourself.
Hello, guys. I'm at Matador 809. I haven't been here in a while, but hey, I'm glad I'm back. And we are ready to have a great show and speak nothing but the facts. And thank you, Princess, for the invitation. And everybody, hit the like button, okay? And share this video to Facebook, Twitter. Tell your best friends, your mama, anybody to come and have a great time with us.
And just so you know, Matador is his mic is off because he is on the road driving home. Um, and no, I'm sure he's got his little things in his ear. He's got it on. What do you call that? Speakerphone, so he ain't gonna get himself in trouble. So he may dip out for a minute until he gets in the house when he gets home, okay? But he'll be back with his input, so don't worry about that. Okay. Now, my first topic of the night: why is there so much talk about PS5 and Xbox Scarlet? Okay, because let me tell you, one thing, especially to all those channels out there putting up all these rumor videos and making speculation. The gaming community, with people like me, King Thrash, Humor, and many of the other people that actually love gaming for what it is, are way past getting excited over power of how powerful a console is, or the next console is gonna be, okay, and what they are capable of doing. We don't give a shit, okay? We don't give a shit. You know what? We what excites us, people like us. I'll tell you what excites people like us, okay? When a developer start putting out quality games and give us experiences in the next generation that will completely blow this generation away. Okay, that's what excites us. Okay, let me tell you about a few games this generation. Okay, games like Death Stranding, uh, Sekiro, Metro Exodus, Bloodborne, Bloodstained, God of War, and all these games that actually gave us a good experience and something different. Okay. Um, and these are games that suck you in. You don't want to put down. All right. It sucks that I have to say at the end of this generation, okay, if we really think about it, there have only been a few games that actually gave us an experience worth talking about. Okay, seriously. Okay, I mean, an experience. I'm not talking about a game that's good. I'm talking about an experience, something different, something that wowed us to where we couldn't put the controller down. That's what I'm talking about. A different direction, something different. Okay, it goes without saying that the P4 has the greatest games of this generation, hands down. All right, but what about the rest of them? Okay, what about the rest of them? Tell you a little bit. Okay. Xbox ended up being the worst console in years and the worst Xbox console of all time. Okay. I don't know about the Switch. I don't. But I still don't see one game on it that makes me want to go out and buy one. Okay. I really haven't seen something that made me want to just go out and buy one. So I'm not even gonna go there with that. And if personally, I've been done with Nintendo since the Wii U was out because they showed the consumer right there that they didn't care about anything they wanted. And to me, PC is a joke. Okay. Y'all PC fanboys can enjoy slouching over a chair all day until it smells like you stank, the stank from your ass. Okay. And enjoy whatever game they put on it. Okay. It's not my cup of tea. Couldn't care less about the platform until day console gamers and, does some real stupid shit that makes me tell them the same shit I'm telling PC fanboys right now. If they do some dumb shit, I'm going to tell them right there. It's it. Okay? Now, with that said, and Manager, you can interject at any time, okay? I have a huge problem with these speculation videos and all these YouTube personalities saying they got inside sources, because when the actual gamers ask who the inside sources are, these YouTubers personality can't tell you shit. Or they say, oh, I just can't reveal it. Oh, I just can't. I'll get in trouble. They won't give me any more information. It's bullshit. Okay? It's straight up bullshit. Notice how they leak information out each week. They have to clean up every time they're wrong about something. Then when these consoles come out, they're going to be wrong about the stuff they reported on. They are. They always are. Okay. But the console launches, with console launches with will be so big, because when they launch, it's a big thing for everybody. Okay. So it's going to be so big that nobody's going to care enough at all to call them out on their bullshit. They're not going to. They're really not. Before I do, let me see who's in here, because I know a lot of people popped in, and I'm doing a rant. Zach Bell. Going through them. Andrew, Dasmi C, Envy, Enzo, Emrys, Harry, I'm sorry, Cyber Dragon, Shadow the Ghost, Rosilly, and Dragon. What's up, guys? Thank you for coming by. Okay. Now, to me, it's crazy how this generation has been more about features rather than games. And what is this? It's a gaming console. It's a gaming community, but you're worried about all these features that never come to fruition either. Okay. Or fail. Okay. I mean, look how nutty the Xbox community looked, all generation long, talking about scarlet sauce, a secret sauce. I'm sorry. DX12, Ultra HD Blu-ray players, 4K gaming, the cloud, and the rest of the gimmicks they hide behind. Nobody from Nintendo or PC community was talking shit about console features this generation at the level the Xbox fanboys did, okay? But the one thing I'm happy about is the community spoke with their wallets. Xbox finished in last place. Okay. For the most part, they spoke with their wallets. Okay. Because to be honest, the only reason, we can't stop talking shit to the Xbox community is just imagine. Okay. Just imagine right now if the Xbox was the console leader this generation. Okay. Just imagine that. I know it's hard, but just imagine that. Okay. Imagine if developers actually pioneered the Xbox One console. Guess what? We wouldn't be talking about features. We would all be more worried about getting better games, as we should. Okay? I hope you guys understand that. And I will say it again. I will not be buying any more Xbox products. I honestly do not care if Xbox leaves the gaming for good and is replaced by a company that wants to compete. Okay, both Xbox and Google can fuck off. They really can. They can fuck off. You know, all I want next gen is for PlayStation to continue doing what they're doing and also provide more quality. Okay. Sony has proved to me that you don't actually need competition from others to improve your product. Just look at them. They don't need it. They don't have it and they don't need it and they're still improving. Okay. But with that said, if a new company besides Google steps in, the console race and they actually care about gaming, I'd be willing to check out what they do and what they have to offer. I would. I have no problem with that. Okay. Why do you think there have been more talk about specs and features this generation than games, El Matador?
Hey, I don't know. To answer that question, I'll be honest. I just don't understand. Like, some of these guys, especially the Xbox, like they already talk about the Scarlet. That's just gonna be more powerful and all this. Instead of this generation has been very, very sad for the Xbox. You know what I mean? Because look, if you want to talk about specs, look, the Xbox One X is more powerful than the PS4 Pro, right? And there's some games that run better on the Pro and look better on the Pro than the X. You know what I mean? And I just don't understand, Princess. Like, why you worry about the next Scarlet? Why you worry about, don't get me wrong, the new console is good, you know what I mean? That's a new thing, you know what I mean? But let's be honest here, man. You gotta focus on what it needs to get done first. Games. Xbox, like I said, this generation, it has been very sad, man. Sad.
Yeah.
I just the quality. Get me wrong. Gear 5 was a good looking game, but it had their issues. That's one thing I understand, how the coalition had all these problems, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's your bread and butter. That's your bread and butter. And having issues with the online, the progression, keep crashing on PC, I heard, and also on consoles. People had problems getting their achievements in certain things. You know what I mean? That they didn't able to get it. And I'm like, wow. I mean, it's just I'm Xbox, they really, really, really went down the hill. Not only for the launch, but it's just like they give up. They gave up. I mean, yeah, I know later on they got some studios 2018 last year and all this, right? Of course, that's no wonder. Even a freaking Squirrel will do that. Yeah, hey, we need to get some damn studios. For real, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, just throw them some nuts.
Yeah, man, that's a no-brainer to get some freaking studios, right? But and that's what I'm saying. Like, people are, yeah, baby, Xbox, that's a thing that they should have done a long time ago. That's why I give them praise, but not the level of some people yes, they got some studios home. Yeah, no, man, they should have done this a long time ago. So I'm not putting them some people think, oh, Xbox won the E3 just because of that. I'm like, no, I ain't gonna give them that win. I ain't gonna win to Sony, because that year, 2018, Sony came out and gave me Ghost of Tsushima, which, like I said, I felt like gameplay blow me away. My game, that's pretty much the game of my life. Okay, in The Last of Us, so talk about next gen, right? It's just crazy, how those games looks, the gameplay, and that Neo 2 announcement. I remember that, that was a mind drop, unexpected last year E3 for Sony. Unexpected Neo 2 mind drop, which I was like, wow. I was not aware that was coming. And I just, Princess, this is the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Xbox, I've said this before, I don't trust them. Next generation, the Scarlet can only sold 10 million. Phil Spencer will have a big fat smile on his face. Even though,
wait a minute.
even though,
I got something to tell you though about when you brought up the Scarlet. I just remembered this. And since these YouTubers are only talking about features and not games, I hear the Scarlet's supposed to be delayed.
oh, that's what I heard too, because you know they want to like see what Sony's doing and what type of things what the PS5 will have.
But
And I'm like, you know what?
But I'm not sure why would they worry about that? I thought it was supposed to be the most powerful console already before even Sony announced a PS5. So why would they worry about what Sony's doing?
It's like Microsoft. Listen, Microsoft is watching Sony. Like they watching Sony. They don't want to be losing the power narrative like they did this generation. Like from the start, they don't want that. Like Microsoft think, and I'm going to tell you something, Princess. Right? Let's say the Scarlet, it's a little more powerful, than the PS5. Let's say, right? But graphically, their exclusives, PS5 exclusive, will look better than the Xbox exclusives. Well, I would say exclusives. A console Xbox game. There you go. I ain't gonna say exclusive. They're not exclusive.
But here's my thing. You can have all the power you want, but you ain't got the quality of games to go on it. What's the power there for?
Like exactly. Like look, like let's say, like next year, right? People like who, especially on these holidays, Black Friday, like nobody's gonna go out there.
No, you just made me think of somebody said that. Hold that thought. Somebody sent me a picture. They were at Walmart. I'm sorry, I gotta laugh. And it was Black Friday. They had the PlayStations were selling out, right? They had the Xbox up there, right? And somebody had the sign up there for 98 cents. And the stack was so big. Nobody was touching the Xboxes. I mean,
wow.
I mean, somebody was screwing around with the price, but that's not the point.
Yeah.
I said how high and how many Xboxes were out there. Sony was almost empty. Okay. And they had that up there. And I'm like, you could have put up there Xbox is free for Black Friday. And you probably see the same goddamn stack there.
Yeah, yo. Oh my, I mean, damn. Yo. I ain't gonna lie, Princess. That I mean, look, I went to Best Buy Saturday, right? Saturday night when I got off from work. Buy some games, right? Mm-hmm. Boom. I went in there. Damn, man, the freaking the PS4 area, the shelf, that shit's empty. I went to the Xbox. That still has some Xbox and stuff. I'm like, damn. Like, no, like I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass serious. I'm not even joking. I'm trying to make it. I'm serious. I saw that. I'm like, damn, man. Like Sony.
That was the same thing. That was the same thing with Walmart.
Yeah, man. Like, that bundle. Oh, you getting 3 bangers. 3 bangers. Horizon Dawn completely. God of War, The Last of Us. Like you getting 3 AAA bangers. Right? That's how you sell a console, man. That's what I'm talking about, a bundle. That's what they gave you. They give you a see a crap and Minecraft. I saw a bundle. I'm like, what the hell is you? Yeah, they got the Star Wars Jedi. They had that bundle. That's cool. But yo, you need the freaking PS4 bundle. That shit was like, I'm like, damn, man. When I first saw it, I'm like, yo, I can't believe it. I mean, I thought it was a rumor at first. But when I said shit was real, I'm like, damn, man, Sony just want to freaking kill it. They going out with a PS4 bundle. They going swinging. They going out swinging for their last year Black Friday sale. For the PS4. Like this is their last year. Because next year is PS5, and they going out because I bet Sony next Black Friday, whatever, next year, they're still going to sell a PS4 maybe for $100 or $150. You know what I mean? They're still going. That's just going to sell a high case still. That's what I'm talking about, man.
You know why? You know why? Because they'll still, because they have people maybe newer coming over that maybe want to get some of the old experience first. But the thing is, they're going to get the old experience on there. But the other good thing is about that is they still provide games, because I've seen games that they still had for PS3 and PS2 that are on there that are newer to that console that weren't there before. So they still provide for people that haven't moved, as well as continue moving up.
Yeah, man, exactly. And look, I heard some of Xbox guys went out there, bought some PS4 Pro or the bundle slim. I saw that, I heard it, and I'm like, hey, I don't blame him, man. Welcome. All right, welcome to greatness.
Before we continue, let me just shout out a couple people. Logic Nonsense, Fatal Mephisto, Rhino, J Swall, Shake, Stardust, Andre 6K, what's up? And wait a minute, someone made a comment. I forgot. I forgot to answer you guys. I'm sorry, but somebody said, what's his name? Machiavelli said Xbox is the best box. Yeah, if it's a door stopper and heating your house, sure, no problem. Yeah, but other from that, how is it the best box? I mean, give me 10 reasons, not just one. I could give you probably 10 reasons for. I ain't gonna say 5. Give me 5 good reasons why it's the best box. We could probably get a panel of people together and tell you even more than that. But I could give you 5 reasons why it's not the best box, and we'll be getting to that shortly. All right. So let's hold on to that one. All right. But anyway, go ahead, El Matador.
Yeah, man. Like I said, some of us sold, some Xbox people bought our PS4 Pro or the PS4 Slim bundle. I saw that, and it is what it is, man. Hey, like, welcome to those guys. You know what I mean? Finally, you guys are like, you know what? Forget this. I'm going to go out there and play. I'm going to get some good games, no matter if for Xbox. And that's what you got to do, man. But you can have a preference. Yeah, Xbox, you may play you multiplayer. All right, cool, fine, man. But that does not make you stop to go out there and you see some good looking games for another platform and go out there. I mean, because some of these guys, right? I remember when Sony was talking about this cloud, whatever. There's some of this guy thinking, oh, so it's gonna put like Michael with the cloud. Can we get Bloodborne and put the cloud, the PS Now, the Xbox, so we can play Bloodborne? I was like, what the hell is going on? Like, these guys want these games, but they don't want to go out there and buy a PS4. I mean, it's for the PC guys, for some of these PC nerds. They're talking about port begging. I heard that they talked to Corey Barlog, God of War director, saying that they can port God of War on the PC. I'm like, what the hell? You spend all this couple of $1,000 with a 10,000 Ti's, the Ryzen chip, CPU and all that, right? And you spend $1,000, but you're not gonna go out there and buy $200 via a PlayStation and buy those games, especially this Black Friday. God of War was from $10, princess. $10 was God of War this Black Friday. You gotta tell me they could like.
But see, that's the thing, they don't get it. See, for me, I'm a gamer. So I go where I'm going to get the games I want to play and the experience. Do I have multiple consoles? Yes. Can I enjoy my multiple consoles right now? No, not for me. My enjoyment is PlayStation. Okay. That's where I get my experiences from, and everything else. Like, I know people are still going to say Death Stranding was whatever. Let me tell you something. That game was so different that it dragged you in. You didn't want to put it down. In the end, I'm going to tell you, will get you, because somebody put up, I just finished the game. My hands are shaking. That experience was awesome. Okay. And at the end, it's going to get you. You're going to understand everything at the end, and you're going to be like, holy shit. At the end, when one particular thing happened, I was like almost in tears. Okay. It was so emotional. And there's a lot of meanings in that game. But anyway, I mean, that's what I'm talking about. When it comes to experience, you need the experience. I go where the games are that are good. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. If I find something that that Xbox was out that's worthy and has a good experience, I'll give it a shot. You know what I'm saying? Because I have the console. But am I going to go out of my way? No, because they're not giving me this whole generation. They didn't give me what I deserved for buying the console. And getting my live all the time, making sure I had that up and doing this and doing. I didn't get the experience I deserved as a consumer. That's what makes me mad. I didn't get what I deserved as a consumer, and that's what this is about. It's about the consumer, us as gamers. That's what this is about. Now, Matt, I do got a question for you because I was ranting earlier. Hold on, let me see something. I think somebody just typed something in there. Handicracks, I'm not hating on the Xbox. They just don't give me what I deserve. Okay, I own it. Okay, and y'all out there paying how much for Game Pass? I get it for $1 all the time. And if you don't think it's true, ask Craig Harris. He even said that. So whatever. EJ, what's up? Kevin Mack, what's up? You gotta understand. I don't play it like that. So when I don't renew my Game Pass, I get an offer every time for $1. For $1, and I had people say to me, "Princess, you're right. I just got mine for $1. I just got mine for $1."
Wow.
So you guys out there paying for what? For nothing. Okay, you're paying that price. I even get that other package that they have out. I just had an offer. What is that called?
Ultimate.
I got that for $1. So now you guys are dummies.
Yeah.
Listen, you're the consumer. Pay what it's worth. Okay, to me, it ain't even worth $1. But I said $1. They may put something on there. I'm not gonna play. I'll spend $1. But pay what it's worth. And that's what I do. It's my hard-earned money, and ain't nobody going to take that from me. I don't care who you are. I don't care if it's PlayStation. If you're doing something wrong, I'm gonna tell your ass too, and I ain't paying for it. It's just that simple. It's that simple.
Yeah.
It's that simple. But I did have a question for you since I got off topic because somebody put that in there. But I wanted to ask you because I had mentioned earlier, and I know you were driving, and I was ranting, of course, as usual. You know me. But I was talking about how these people keep speculating just about hardware, like the Scarlet and this, that, and the other. But you notice how they're not talking about games.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Princess. Like, I don't understand why you went for, like, why you're so concerned about the Scarlet. Like, you need to tell Microsoft, hey, look, Microsoft, you need to give us a roadmap. What the hell's going on? You got all these new studios. What the hell is in the pipeline? Like, you gotta let them know. Because, like, look, it's just, I don't understand some of these fanboys. Like, I really don't understand, man. Like, now these people, some of these guys worried about the cloud. Now, you want to add something to that? The cloud, the S cloud. Now people are jumping to that. And let me tell you something, Princess. Like, I do understand. Like, you need to be honest. So you want things to get better, you gotta be honest. You gotta let Phil know. And look, I know Phil said we hear our customers, and we hear what they're saying, and we want to provide what they want. I'm like, shut up, Phil. You a liar. I'm like, who asked?
We're gonna get to that shit, but go ahead.
Yeah, but no, like, literally, I don't understand why you talk about the Scarlet. You should not look. Yeah, Scarlet's might be a good console, good everything, right? But what needs to that Scarlet? What are you gonna have for multiplats? That's it. What about exclusives? What about?
No, they're gonna have it for Game Pass. They pay monthly for, and I get it for $1. And they're not gonna have. They're gonna just have games come straight there. So the developers aren't going to work hard on them because they're not going to get paid as much as they would as if they were at least a timed exclusive or something. So I don't know. I forgot where I was going with this. What's up, King Crash?
No, what you said, right? That Microsoft cuts a check to those developers. I'm like, yeah, they do, right? Of course. But let's keep it funky now. They are not getting the same type of money. Microsoft is not writing on some type of check that's going made for if you buy day one. You know what I mean? Like, especially like Gears, especially like for the exclusives, right? Like Outer Worlds. That shit, right? Excuse my language. Like 80%
all the time. Go ahead.
80% on the Outer Worlds sales in the UK. 80% came from the PS4, Princess. 80%. I'm like, Diablo. Like, I'm like, yo.
You just brought up something. You just brought up something that got me. And I was letting you go with the Outer World thing. Yeah, they do play the developers, but the developers in the long run would have made more money with a timed exclusive. So if they were, so they're getting paid less than they normally would have been paid with hard copies and timed exclusives and not going on to Game Pass first. Now, look at this. If Xbox said, okay, for everybody who purchases it on game or plays it on Game Pass, we'll give you $60. There would be no Game Pass. They couldn't afford it. So they got to give them a fraction of what that game really cost to when you purchase it. I'm talking about like a fraction, a tiny little fraction. Put your two little fingers together, okay, and figure that out. All right. They're not getting what the developers are not getting what they're worth. So if they're not getting what they're worth and getting enough money to take the time and put extra into another game, like the Xbox may want exclusive or not, they're not going to be able, they're not going to put their energy in it, work all the hours to make it perfect, to make it better, make the graphics better, make the game something different, make it a different experience. They're not getting paid enough to do that. Okay, they're gonna do the work, mediocre work. It's mediocre pay. If you're being paid, this little, you're only gonna do this little bit of work. If they're paying you a good salary, you'd be like, okay, I don't mind doing this. They're paying me, but it's just like your jobs now. If somebody works in a menial job because it's the only thing you have right now or whatever, I ain't putting nobody down. You got to have a job, okay? You got to work, and sometimes it's hard to find work in this economy. All right. But what I'm saying is, if they pay you just this little bit, okay, and sometimes you may have to find another part-time job or something, you're not going to work as hard. You're just going to do enough to get by to keep that paycheck. That's all you're going to do, especially if you have a family. You got bills to pay. Same thing with these developers. These guys, they got families. They're trying to make something of themselves, but they cannot do it based on that little bit. Yeah. And they want them to produce X amount of games over X amount of time. Well, how are they going to do that if you're not paying them?
Yeah. And then, like, look, I think Game Pass, I think that's good for, like, indie games, right? Like, that's good for indie games. Like, they got, let me try this game, For me, I think that's good for indies games.
Or games games that don't do well.
Exactly, right. Like, you want to put out there, yes, I would, like Ori and those guys, like Cuphead, it's not, of course, it's not, they look great, you know what I mean? That so we all appreciate
but those are games that are timed exclusives. Give a time frame after a year.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. It's on Game Pass. What about some of the older games? Okay, you could put some of those older games, that were on, another console that maybe on the 360 that people never got a chance to play or experience, that maybe are coming to Xbox and newer people, younger people. You could put some of those on Game Pass, or sell them at a reduced rate to new people.
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with that. But you got to have a timed exclusive program to do that. I don't know how they're making money on Game Pass. I really don't.
Princess,
Because, like I
listen.
said, I get it for $1 all the time. I think it was Craig who hit me up and said, "Princess, you're right. I just got mine for $1." I think it was Craig.
Yeah, man.
Craig.
Look, look, Gears 5, the Outer Worlds when he came out first day on Game Pass for $1. Like that's what I'm saying. I looked at the sales. The PS4 crush it when it comes to the Outer Worlds, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I know Phil and Obsidian, they saw those numbers. I'm like, damn, holy shit! Like, I mean, and that's one thing I will say. There's no way that Obsidian will make an Outer Worlds 2 and then I'm going to put that on the PlayStation. It's like, look, after seeing the sales, especially for the PS4 version, come on, dog. That's a lot of money they saw coming from that freaking PS4 version. I know that for a fact.
Mm-hmm.
And I know Phil and Obsidian saw that. I'm like, we really this is so a lot on the PlayStation. I mean, yeah, we got it on Game Pass and stuff, but like, you know what I mean? Like, they want some of that bread, and I would not be surprised in part 2 going on the PlayStation. Now, I wouldn't be surprised because that's a lot of money coming from that platform. They want some more. Trust me. Look, that's all what Phil wants. He's all about services. He said it himself that in the future services are like going to be the mainstream. I'm like, get the frick out of here, you bummo. Get out of here.
Bummo.
I don't want
you
that,
better
man.
come up with better terms than that. Come on now. If I can be hardcore, you can be hardcore. I heard you so passionate before.
I mean, I call him like fail spentless. I call him that's like a nickname I got. Fail spentless. I call him that too. But it's just, I don't know, man. Like Phil, I said it. Like Phil, the Scarlet can sell 10 million when it drops, right?
You know what you call him?
He will not care. Yes, you don't make a lot of money from the hardware. It's from software, right? I do understand. But you need to have some type of appeal coming for that box. You know what I mean? Because they make their games for the microtransactions, for the Xbox Live. You know what I mean? Which, why do you think, Princess, Xbox haven't taken that paywall for the free-to-play games? Why you haven't seen they haven't taken that paywall from? You need an Xbox Live for party chat. Now that right there, I call disrespectful and anti-consumer.
Yep.
Like, I can't believe it. I'm like, yo, they still got that? They haven't shut that down. Like, I don't think they're going to, Princess, because you know why? Not enough people go out there and say, Phil, why this is still on the paywall? Why I gotta play Fortnite? Because I was saying this,
don't put a hole in your wall. I heard you bang that wall. Don't put a hole in your wall.
Yeah, man.
Don't put a hole in your wall. I heard that bang bangs. Oh shit.
Yeah. No, but look, for real though, like people play Fortnite. Even that some people don't like that game. That's a very casual. I like casual kids playing that, right?
Right.
And Xbox, of course, you need Xbox Live to play that game. You know what I mean? And that's how Microsoft's still holding that. At least Sony, even Nintendo. There's still Nintendo. They don't charge you to play that on Fortnite online. That tells you a lot, man. So Microsoft is the only one, pretty much the black sheep in everybody that you gotta pay for free-to-play games, and that's very messed up.
Watch that word.
People don't want to go out there and say, Phil, why this still happening? Why do I need to pay Xbox Live to talk to my friends? Why is this behind a paywall? This is not right, man. I mean, I know it's a business, but damn, man, Sony's the market leader. Sony could be doing that, but they're not. They're not showing me to talking to my friends or play free-to-play games, and they're the market leader, which they can control the game. You know what I mean? When you're top, you're number one, you can pretty much control the game.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But no, you're on the last. The Switch, I think the Switch surpassed the Xbox already. Even on UK, for instance, in the UK, which that's the second best region, the Xbox. You know, that's US is the first, in UK the second. The Switch surpassed the Xbox already on sales in the UK.
I already
Let
said,
that sink in for a second.
No, I already said Switchbox was the Switchbox.
Oh shit!
And wait a minute, watch they come out with a new one and call it the Switchbox. Anyway, the Switch, I already said, was if you put the three companies in order, it's PlayStation, Switch, then Xbox.
Yeah,
Nintendo. You know, I mean,
yeah, man,
it is what it is.
Let that sink in, man. You can't. That Switch came out 2 years ago, and you came out 6 years ago, and that thing is about to surpass you.
Yep.
That's scary, yo. Like if I'm Phil Spencer, Phil spend less. I will be freaking. I will be like, damn, man. Hi, yo. I mean, like this generation was. It's just. It pretty much it tells you like how they just didn't care. They just gave up. Like, yeah, I pray for next generation, but you can see the direction that they're going with the S Cloud at Game Pass. Their mailing ticket, their golden ticket for next generation, the S Cloud and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want gaming. I've said this before. I don't want gaming to go with a cloud bullcrap. The cloud can freaking go fuck themselves. The cloud can go. I don't care. I like digital. As far as I can go digital. But I like my hard copies. I like to have ownership. In Stadia, you gotta pay $60 and you don't own the dang game. What the hell is that? No ownership.
Don't get me started on Stadia.
But that's what I'm saying. Like all this cloud, even PS Now, that shit, their cloud thing, they can go. Like I like the downloads. Like I said, at least Sony. One will say this: they're not putting that down your throat like Microsoft is doing with Game Pass. And I will not be surprised they do the thing with S Cloud, throwing. Oh, it's just an option. It's giving you more choices. I'm like, shut up. I don't know what you're going to do. You're going to throw it, keep advertising S Cloud. The same thing you will Game Pass, which I'm not saying you cannot do it, but don't shove it on people's throat, which I do believe that's what Microsoft is going to do. And I would not believe the Scarlet will be the last console. I would have been surprised, for instance. Like, Microsoft, let's be honest, Microsoft wanted to, like, just focus on software. They're throwing a console just to, hey, we still got some fans. Here's a console for you. You know what I mean? That's how they are right now. And Microsoft would have just started doing consoles, then have Game Pass, the app, put it everywhere, and just that's it. And I can see that in the future.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't even see that doing well for their division, because even the games, even if they still keep developers on staff and do that, put that app out there, what kind of games are you going to get? That's my thing. I mean, because Game Pass is only $10, okay, for the people that pay it. For people smart like me, I wait until it's $1 and I get it. All right, so there you go.
Look at all the 3 exclusives, man. Like a bunch of freaking, like a bag of chips, man. That's so embarrassing.
All you gotta do.
Gears and Halo Infinite, the same thing. They want to push that Game Pass to the roof. Halo Infinite, they want on Game Pass. They going to advertise that thing like to the freaking roof next year.
I'm Matador. You know what's crazy? You could leave Xbox. It depends on what quarter they're in or whatever. But you could leave it sometimes if you don't renew it in 30 days. Sometimes you'll get that offer. Sometimes it's 45. Sometimes it's 60. Sometimes it's 90. It usually doesn't pass 90. And you'll get that offer for $1. Okay? They don't have anything I want to play. So I just don't pay another $1, or don't buy it for $10, and I every so often I check, the Xbox just to see, and I get it for $1. How can you keep offering people that leave it for $1? Then they know the routine, dumbasses. They're going to keep on going and coming back and get it for $1. So you just lost $9 of profit by giving it away for $1. And you do that to millions of people, you're losing millions of dollars. So if you did that to just say a million people, all right, you just lost $9 million because it's $9.99, so it's $10. You just lost $9 million.
Yep. Yeah.
Wait,
and that's what I'm saying, Princess, right?
Oh,
Like, look how
wait, I'm not a door. That's per month. Per month.
per month. And the
That's a
thing
lot
is,
of money.
yeah. And look, I know people say, well, yeah, people will subscribe and people's going to stick to the service. You don't know. People can just look. I know a lot of people went and just paid that $1 for Gears 5, play the bitch, and play some multiplayer and drop that thing.
That's
I'm
what I
paying
did.
my bottom dollar. That's what happened. I'm
That's what I
serious, man. Like in the same way, Outer Worlds. They play the dang game. Boom. Maybe they got all the shipments. Maybe they didn't. And move to the next day. You know what I mean? Like that's how it look. For me, maybe Game Pass is for the people who have a bit financial problems. They can. All right, cool. That's cool, right? But for me, luckily, thank God that I can able to buy my games, and I want to support the devs with the right way. I want to go out there. This like Ghost of Tsushima will come out. I don't want PlayStation to put Ghost of Tsushima on PSL all they want. Three that greatness, like a bag of chips. No, hell no. I want to go out. I want people to go out there, wait online on GameStop, and just to get that game. You know what I mean? Yeah, you want to wait on PS Now? Maybe in the future we'll go to PS Now. You know what I mean? In the future, you can download it. But I like that Sony treat their exclusive with respect. Not like, yes, say, look, man, we believe in this game. I'm not like God of War. 3 days, 3.1 million. Boom. That's a lot of bread right there. $60 a pop, 3.1 million 3 days.
Yep.
That's a lot of money. A lot of money. Okay? So for real, man, and that's what I'm saying. I like the Sony, like The Last of Us, like that trailer, that game. Talk about next gen. Like I think Naughty Dog's giving you like a preview of next generation. Like that game, the physics, everything. That shit looks crazy, man. Holy shit! And that's what I'm saying. The excitement that you get. Microsoft is not having give us this generation, If you see a great game, you got the hype like me when Ghost of Tsushima, also the last one, most Ghost of Tsushima. I will go out there, I will be day one. I will go out there and buy your game. But like I said, Game Pass can be good for the people, or PS Now can be good for people who got financial problems.
Wait. That's also good for people who may have, a couple kids in the house.
Yeah.
You buy it once and whatever. They can't afford. They can't afford 3 games. Just say 3 games that come to the console. Each kid wants one. They can't afford to pay $60 for each one, but they can afford Game Pass one time. Okay,
$12.
But make it a timed exclusive. Now, for me, if I was in that situation at all, I really would not prefer Game Pass. Listen, your kid's old enough. Get a paper route. You want that game hard copy? Get your ass a paper route. All right?
Facts.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? My parents grew me up right. If you don't like what I get for you, you get good grades in school, go get your ass a part-time job.
Facts.
Go get your ass a part-time job. Go do this, go do that. You want all name brand shit? You want to fit in with the crowd? Well, go ahead. Go work for it. All right? Because I'm not, she used to say I'm not Rockefeller's daughter, or she would say money don't grow on trees. If it did, I'd be out there picking the dollars off all the time. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, there are situations where it's worth, but make it timed exclusive. My thing that bugs me about this is that they don't give not only value to the game, but they don't give value to the creativity of the developers. That's what bothers me. They're devaluing the game as well. And you know what? It's bad enough you're devaluing the game, but you're devaluing the hard work of many of people who put their heart and souls in that, who have families to raise, who are trying to make a living. And people see that and they're going to be like, well, if this developer is accepting this, that really must not be that good. It doesn't look good for the developer either. And that's not fair to the gaming community and to us consumers, what they're doing to developers. And if people don't understand that, you can come. Listen, we'll debate that shit. Okay? It's not right.
Yeah. And look, it's like if God of War will be on PS Now day one, that would be a big slap in the face to Santa Monica Studios and Cory Barlog. Was this man put heart and soul 5 years, 5 years, Princess, on this project, and you're just going to grab it and put it on PS Now like a bag of, like, no, man, believe in your product. Look, Halo Infinite, right? Halo Infinite they would not put shit on Game Pass. Microsoft will make a lot of money because I know there's a lot of Halo fans out there. That's a lot of Halo. And they will go out there and pay their $60 for that game because, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Now, why you can put Halo maybe later. And I thought you're gonna put later.
El Matador.
But not put it on day one.
El Matador. Go ahead and continue that. I'll be back in 1 second.
All
right, continue.
Okay.
Rant.
Okay. And somebody on the shop which brought a good point. Kevin Mack. You're right. They bundle freaking Fortnite, which is a free-to-play game, put it on one of those Xbox XS bundles, which is a free-to-play. And again, you gotta pay for gold to play that game. You see how Microsoft, which look how small they are. They try and get you to pay that $60 for a year, right? Look what they're trying to get you. That's crazy. You can see how freaking Microsoft plays, man. It's crazy. And nobody going out there to tell them why this still a thing. Why free-to-play games are behind a paywall. Our party shares behind a paywall. That needs to be changed. The next generation. No excuses, bro. If that shit don't.
I'm back. You there, Matador? All right, sorry about that, guys. Matador had technical difficulty. He'll be right back. Okay. I'll see how then he went. I don't know what happened. But I hope you guys will get what we're saying when it comes to certain things. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not, and people come in my comment section saying I'm bashing Xbox. No, I own one. I just want something better for the product I got. Let me see who else came in here before I do that. Cypherborg, Snow Bunny was up. Def Lloyd, Lay, and Quinano. If I'm saying that right, I hope I did. If I didn't, I apologize. Okay, but I'm trying to shout out everybody. But yeah, I mean, I'm not bashing a product. Okay, like I said earlier, I didn't say much about Nintendo because I don't know about the Switch. I just know that I haven't seen anything that wowed me enough to go out and buy one. And after the Wii U, what they did, it left a bad taste in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? So I have all the consoles up to the Wii U, but I'm not going to say anything about the Switch. I know people who enjoy it. It's just not. There's no games that I personally see that are wowing me enough to go out and buy the console. But I'm not saying anything else about them because I don't have the console, so I'm not gonna do that. I know people who do and say they're doing XYZ, they have some games or whatever, and they're enjoying them, and I'm happy for them. You know what I'm saying? I'm very happy for them. But like I said earlier, I'm not gonna comment. When it comes to PC, not my thing. You guys need to stop coming to my timeline and talking shit to me. You want to play trash and do whatever, go ahead. That's on you. I'm not going to do that. And, you talk about consoles, you can't afford a console. Well, if you could afford to put supposedly, all these thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars into make your rig so big and so powerful, you can afford, $300-400. Or even on Black Friday, you could afford $200 for a console and get a bundle pack. And get a bundle pack. So yeah, I was reiterating what you were saying. I knew you said you'd be right back. But yeah, we're gonna move on to the next topic, and I hope I can keep El Matador calm about this one. I don't know. I think my brother's gonna get real upset, but I mean, I had him. He was smacking the walls before, so I don't know. But remember. But before we get to the next topic, remember, guys, the rumors you hear, even online, that I mentioned earlier, about people talking about specs and doing all this, don't pay no attention to these people. If somebody's talking about what games they want to see, the quality of games and all that, those are the people you want to listen to. They're passionate about gaming. If you're only going to talk about specs and go back and forth about who's more powerful, it doesn't matter who's more powerful or not. It matters what quality of games you're going to get, okay? Using that power. That's what counts, not the power in the console. You don't have the games for it, and you don't use the power to give you quality games, it ain't worth nothing. It's not worth nothing. And they're going to have to go back and correct themselves anyway. So it don't matter. So, El Matador, you ready for the next topic?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So, I'm not going to say what it is. I'm just going to I'm going to start a phrase, and you guys, I think, will understand what I'm saying, okay? Imagine someone telling you as a consumer what's best for you. You, the consumer, okay? Imagine someone who isn't putting any money into your pocket or into your gaming interest having the audacity to tell you what's best for you. You guys get where I'm going with this? Let's get it started. Let me see something here. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. I don't know. I got it real quick. I'm going to go ahead and talk.
Okay. Guys, pretty much what I'm about to talk is about Phil Spencer talking about they don't want to have BR support in the future for the Xbox or the Scarlet. And the man who said when they showed the X, he said he wanted to bring BR fidelity. Pretty much that's why they also the things the 6T for Xbox 4. And again, Phil, that's a broken promise, adding to the pile that he has done this generation. And you know what? I'm glad that Shuhei Yoshida came out and said something about this.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry, guys. I have somebody that's ill in the family, so I was just checking the call. That's all. Everything's fine though. But go ahead, finish what you were doing before I finish.
Like I said, I'm here. Okay, like I said, I'm happy that Shuhei came out and said something about this. That we made some things that some other consumers never asked for, and that right there, pretty much that was a shutdown to Phil comment about the VR is not a thing, it's a failure, nobody wants it. And maybe he said his consumers, but you know what? like I just don't understand. And this is what I'm saying, that Microsoft don't like to take risk. They don't like to take risk, Princess. You think PlayStation? You think they don't took a risk with this, with
Yeah,
the
I know.
PSVR?
I know. We're going to get into
They,
that. I'm glad you brought that up. That's coming. That's coming.
okay,
So
okay.
good
All right.
topic.
So I think
So
that was the topic that you was going to. So my bad.
no, it's all right. It's all right. Listen. You know, you're my brother, so you know what I'm thinking sometimes. But we were talking about people telling you what's best for you. Okay.
Uh
Nobody in
huh.
this world should tell you what's best for you when it's your money.
Uh
Okay.
huh.
Whatever it is. But anyway, I said that to say, and when I think about that, the audacity of people telling me what's best for me as a consumer, that's when I think of Phil Spencer. I mean, the man had the nerve to tell his entire fan base that they didn't want VR, okay, on the Xbox platform. And you know what? I'm not even mad at Phil Spencer this time because Xbox fanboys, and I'm talking about the fanboys, people, don't get crazy, don't even have the backbone to disagree with Phil Spencer. Since the Xbox One came out, Xbox fanboys said Phil Spencer is a passionate gamer, okay, who knows gaming. And these fanboys keep saying when it's in the we're in good hands with Phil Spencer. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. You guys are crazy, okay? And what confuses me right now is I see more PlayStation gamers mad about Phil Spencer not putting VR on the Xbox than any Xbox fanboys. That's what's crazy. I mean, just think about what I just said. There are more PlayStation gamers, okay, mad about Phil Spencer not putting VR on the Xbox than the Xbox fanboys. They ain't even talking. Okay. Now I get it. The gamer part of us just, we have, we just have to call out the bullshit. We do. But why are we really worried about the Xbox leaving out features on the console? And to me, it's because we're gamers at the end of the day. Okay. And if you own the console, it makes a difference. Okay. Give me this. This is the same console that launched with Kinect. Okay. The same console that sold its fan base 3 consoles. The same console, okay, that had the cloud and all the stuff in gaming that didn't work. That's what they had, okay? It only makes sense that Phil Spencer wouldn't see anything good with VR. Remember that Phil Spencer was the same guy that didn't actually care for Scalebound as a game, okay? Now, here's what I personally think. VR is relatively new, is a relatively new market in the gaming world. I mean, it's out there for other things, but it's new in the gaming world, okay? It was tried in the past, but I feel like they finally got it right this generation. And VR is finally working on the level, uh, the level of it being easy to use for the average consumer, okay? The better VR does in gaming, the more will be developed and the more money it makes. Okay. The more the percentages of the money can be put towards prototypes to make VR devices smaller and more accessible. Okay. What puzzles me though is you would think the people at Xbox would get this, but they don't. It's especially with them using the Kinect, okay? But they don't. And I think that once they feel that VR is doing much better than it already is when they'll flip flop, okay? When the flip flopping will happen. No different than when the Xbox fanboys said Japanese games are Jap crap until they got it on the Xbox, okay? That's when things will change. It's a flip-flopping mechanism for Xbox and their fanboys, okay? I think everybody already gets this. And I think that I think what really bugs people is we don't understand why Xbox fanboys and Xbox apologists volunteer to let Phil Spencer and the boys run a train up their ass. All right? Like, why do y'all pull down your pants? Okay? Ask no questions. Don't even ask for no lube or Vaseline or something or anything. And just take it in the ass. All in the ass. Why? That's people telling you what to do. When you bend over and just take it, don't ask me no goddamn lube and shit. Come on now. Here's the point of this rant, okay? We as the gamer in this community really need to stop worrying about, and I'm talking about us on the PlayStation side too, okay? Because we were worried more about the VR than anybody on PlayStation was, okay? I mean, on Xbox was. We really need to stop worrying about what's Xbox at this point. And I'll tell you why. There's a lot of things that are best for the Xbox, and I'm going to tell you, okay? Gears of War as a series should have ended with Gears of War 3, okay? Halo as a series was not the same game without Bungie. The people that originally made Halo, what Halo is, putting out these Xbox games with no marketing and throwing them on Game Pass day one isn't good for Xbox. Xbox fanboys hiding behind trash games like Sea of Thieves or like Gears of War 5 isn't best for Xbox. What's best for Xbox is when Xbox has a division is willing to listen to the actual people that care about the Xbox and care about gaming, to listen to the people that did buy their console, or I should say consoles day one, to listen to the people that bought all three consoles, not these people that act like they're stockbrokers for the Xbox division. And Xbox as a division really dropped the ball because does anyone remember back when Xbox as a division were actually focused on putting games out? Back when they had a better team that took chances? We were just talking about chances, okay? Back when they had at least competed in the console world. I didn't say war, I said world, okay? Because they know console war. Anyway, now this generation, I saw that the Xbox division start listening to the fanboys. They were listening to the fanboys, not the gamers. There's a difference, okay? Xbox executives ended up associating with the fanboys that damaged their brand, not the gamers that could have helped their brand, okay? That's a telltale sign that they don't care about the brand. And they also don't care about you as a consumer, okay? And then coming up with Game Pass, okay? Bad. I don't think that was a good way of doing it, okay? They should tell you right now, that should tell you right now that the Xbox division doesn't care about the Xbox games they release. They don't. Once again, if they cared, it wouldn't be on Game Pass day one. There'd be at least a timed exclusive. They don't care, okay? If they don't care, why should we? Why should we? That's the thing, okay? Mm-hmm. A matter of fact, why do we even care if Xbox gets VR or not? I mean, with all this, people are asking me what's wrong with Xbox and people saying you're bashing it. No, these are things that's wrong with them. I don't like being told by somebody who runs a division what I should like and what I need. You don't see Sony doing that. You don't see Nintendo doing that. Okay? Why do Phil Spencer think he has the right to tell us what we want and what we need? He doesn't. And that's another reason why Xbox is failing. So what are your thoughts? I held you back for a minute because I know you're going to explode, El Matador, but I'm going to leave it to you right now. Go ahead. Go ahead, brother. Take it over.
Nah, man. Like, Yo, I will say this, man. Like Phil, that guy, man. Like I said this before. I'm saying it again. I would like Phil's to be gone. Me and I get fired, promote to a different position, Princess. I would have liked that. You know what I mean? And let somebody to come over and take charge and bring what people want. You know what I mean? I don't think Phil is the guy. Phil is a salesman. That's why Phil is a guy that you will go, he will give you a big fat smile and say, "Hey, welcome. How can I help you?" You know what I mean? That's Phil.
When you said salesman, you know what you just remind me of? One of those shisty used car salesmen.
Oh shit.
Showed you some.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fine for a couple months. After a couple months, you ain't got shit to do with that shit no more.
Yeah.
You want to sell it?
Yeah. That's Phil, man. Have a good luck. And yeah, that's pretty much what he will tell you. Like he will not give a shit. And look, the BR thing, right? He said people don't want it or consumers are not asking for it, right? Okay, Phil. Let's go to your note sheet. Who asked for Voodoo Bands? Because that's the game that is near to his heart. I'm like, I don't give a shit. That's near to your heart. Nobody asked for that, right? Who asked for Sear Trash, right? Who asked for Crack S3? Who asked for Scavenge to get canceled? Who asked for 1 million controllers? Who asked for a greasy controller? You know what I mean? Like, who asked for all this non-freaking bullshit? They say, like, if people ask for 1 million controllers, different colors and shit, who asked for that? A grease controller with greasy, like, proof and whatever the fuck. I mean, who asked for that? Like, this is what I'm talking about. If you are a multi-million company, because Sony's supposed to be broke. So Sony's selling chopsticks and buildings and all that. That's right, to keep the lights on, right? But they take more risk than you, and you have way more money than them. That tells you something right there. Like let that sink in for a second. Like at least with the Kinect, you got a good point. With the Kinect, who asked for the Kinect? Nobody, right? But they just took a chance with that. Some people like it, some people didn't, you know. But they took a chance. They experiment with something. That's what the same thing Sony's doing with the PlayStation VR, because only the Oculus only one in the market, right? Now the PSVR came out, and now the PSVR is the number one in the market. Look at that. Even I remember Eddie House, the former Sony exec, he said that he was kind of scared for that. I'm like, yo, we are number one on the VR, and I mean that's a lot of pressure, you know, Princess. That you gotta deliver. When you're number one, you gotta deliver.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. Like Microsoft, they don't have to do anything. They can talk to Oculus, and they can bring Oculus support to the Xbox, and that's it. You don't have to do anything. Like imagine people playing Forza on VR or Halo on VR. Look, a lot of people, even Fatal, he would like to have a VR so he can play No Man's Sky on PlayStation on VR. He would like that because he loved that No Man's Sky game. He will love himself. He will buy VR to play No Man's Sky on VR. You know what I mean? There's something, like I said, option. Yes, it's the PlayStation VR is not setting like the 100 plus consumers, console sales, right? Yes, but yo, for what I heard, what I saw, that PSVR have made almost $2 billion. $2 billion to Sony. $2 billion. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Profit from the VR. So, and that's what I'm saying, man. Phil Spencer come out with all this kumbaya,
Nah, we don't want to do this. I'm not gonna Phil. You not have to put your first party game studios to do now VR games. You can Sony's doing with third party. Look at all the third party support they're getting from the third party support they're getting. Look, the Iron Man game VR, that's a third party. Then Sony's not shoving it to their studio's throat. Hey, you gotta do VR to all the games, or they're not doing that. They're not doing that. Only the games that they can see they can, and that they can really make something good. Like GT Sport. That game. They got on VR. I thought people like Craig, Craig, J Dub, and those guys, they like VR. It's an option. You know what I mean? And Phil Spencer talk about options, right? Options. Why are you not giving out option VR option, Phil? Talk about options is good for consumers, right? Why you cannot have that option for people that would like to play VR? And it's sad that a multi-billion company are taking less risk for a company has less money, and they do take more risk. That tells you something about Microsoft. That's you can see the direction. If you're saying, oh, that's not our direction, that's not our focus. Yeah, your focus is that Game Pass. That's your golden ticket right there. xCloud. That's going to be your second golden ticket. That's what they want, man. Services. That's what Phil said. The services are going to be our main thing in the future. Look what the hell this man is saying. And this is like, when I'm hearing this, just like, this is why I don't trust Phil. And this is why I really wish somebody will come and take his spot. I don't say to get fired, but to take his spot, man. Like it is what it is, man. And you know what, Princess? The Xbox fans should be there. Should be also to be the blame. Not all of them. There's someone that they do will speak up, but most of them, those slaves, those I call them the slaves, right? Yeah. They say, "Oh, Phil's right. Yeah, we don't need that. Yeah, like those guys, they're the blame because they're not going out there and talk and tell them, hey, Phil, you know what? You're a multi-billion company, and you would tell me that our company you got way more money than them. They take more risk than you. Can you explain that, Phil? Why is your main focus then, huh? Game Pass, the xCloud. That's your main focus, huh?
You mentioned something, and I want to interrupt you. You were saying how they said that Game Pass was like their number one grab, right? I guess to make money. If it was the number one grab, they wouldn't be giving it away for $1. And I hate to keep saying that, but they do. How are you going to make money off of that? And like we discussed before, if you're not going to pay, you pay the developers one lump sum, but that game, if it was timed exclusive, could have made a lot more. The developers could have got a lot more. So the next game they could put more into, and make it better. You're not doing that. So once again, you're going to pay somebody, mediocre, you're going to get mediocrity. That's all you're going to get. That's all you're going to get. And you're not going to get any more. And that power that you supposedly put into the console ain't going to make any damn bit of difference because the game's not going to be what it could have been if you would have kept on going the route you were going. I'm not saying, like I said, Game Pass could be good. Make them timed exclusives. And like you said, start off with the indies on there. Start off with maybe some real old games, that people may not have gotten to play, like we were talking about. But you're going through these things, but you keep saying this shit to people, and nothing you say comes to fruition ever. It never happens. He does nothing but lie like a used car salesman. Oh yeah, we'll give you a 90-day warranty. 90-day warranty. Day 91, your car don't work no more. You got to take to the mechanic.
No,
you know what I'm saying? It's what it is. I mean, He said, "Oh wait, you'll see. We'll get it." Yeah, for how many months we were getting some things, and all of a sudden it just went into shitter. It went into
Yeah.
shitter the whole time. And I'm saying we because I own that console, and I can talk about that console because I own it. I'm the
Yeah.
one
True.
I'm the one. Yeah, and I'm we feel that we went along and bought the shit based on what we were told by the company and still got screwed in the long run. Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't care. You people can say, oh, there's plenty of games on here. Not games I want to fucking play, not the experience I'm used to on the 360. No, they're not. I
Yeah.
want games that I can experience and have fun with, not just some
Sure.
shit ass game just to play. Yeah, I could do that if I just wanted to just play something. Yeah, you could just do that. But if it doesn't interest me, why would I want to play it? It's not like the 360 days. And I know it's a different regime and everything else, and that's fine. But you take away from what the regime did before, you
Yes.
had some new focus, okay, and took it straight away from the consumer, the gamer. You took that shit away. People were on board with you with the 360. A lot of people never went to the Xbox One because they saw what was going on. I said, I ain't putting money out for that shit. I don't care. I'll stay here. Or, now I see PlayStation doing more. I'm hopping to the PlayStation and I'll play
Yeah.
my old games on the 360. They don't care
They don't
because,
care.
and you know why they don't care? Because Xbox division don't care. And I'm
Exactly.
not going to say Microsoft because
That's
Microsoft
right.
is a
Yeah.
big company.
It's all.
It's the Xbox division. They
It's
don't care. And
yeah.
the fact that they keep kissing Phil's ass and letting him fuck him in the ass, these fanboys, he needs to get off the YouTube and Twitter and doing whatever and talking to these fanboys and start listening to the real gamers. That's who
Yeah.
he needs to listen to, the real gamers, the people who care about what they bought, that piece of plastic they bought.
Yeah. And
They
and the
want they
thing
want to use it.
yeah. Like, and the thing is, he was playing this BR game, Half-Life 2, I think was coming confirmed coming to the BR. And he played, it said it was amazing, right? And I'm like, huh. So you thought it was amazing, Phil. You liked what you saw. And so that could not give you that, you know what? Let's talk to Oculus. Let's make some type of deal going on. You know what? Let's give it an option. Let's see how that goes. Let's test the water. Let's see what can we do. I'm going to talk to my first party developers and see what they think. And maybe they're excited. Maybe they may want to jump on board. Maybe they would want to do this, right?
Right.
And that's the thing, Princess, right? That's what I'm saying. The first place.
Oh, you went out. If you can hear me, you went out. His mic must have gone out. He must have knocked it out or something, moving around too much. But with what he's saying is, you know, like he said earlier, Phil Spencer has been watching what Sony does. Now, Sony, when it comes to VR, people have caught on and they love it and they made a lot of money. He said he enjoyed it. Why give a shit we don't want? And what Xbox needs to do is put it on Xbox, put a survey. Who wants some VR? You said you enjoyed it, right? Phil said he enjoyed it, right? So if he enjoyed it, maybe other people enjoy it. Stop thinking with your ass and think with your brain, all right? I should say stop thinking with your dick because you fuck people in the ass. Think with your brain on top of your head. The brain ain't down there. It's up here, all right? It's on your shoulders, in your head, above your eyeball, all right? Think with that. Stop with this. He came out and said he enjoyed VR. Like Amador said, he's watching. I don't know what happened to him. He must have some technical difficulties again. He enjoyed the VR. He watches what Sony does and is amazed by what Sony does. He saw that Sony sold how much when it came to VR. How can you say your people don't want it? He even said that Fatal said he'd get it. People will get it for certain games. Okay, there is a niche for that in the market, in the gaming market. There is. Why don't you? And if you're unsure of what the consumer wants, you have plenty of apps on the Xbox that you could just put up. Take the survey. We're thinking of A, B, C, D, and E. How many of these you want? You know, check it. If you don't want it, leave it blank. Take a survey when you're thinking of doing something. You're not even asking your consumers what they want. You're just assuming they don't want it. But yet you said you like it, but they don't want it. That makes no sense. Nobody's asking for it. You know why nobody asks for it? Because when we do ask you, Uncle Phil, you don't give us nothing. Christmas is coming. What are the consumers going to get from you? They ain't going to get a lump of coal. They'll get a granular coal because you cheap. You a cheap ass motherfucker. You don't give nothing out. I mean, come on now. It's crazy. I hope y'all get what we were saying here. You know, I'm at the door. You back yet? I know I'm ranting. Anyway. But yeah, guys. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, but you listen to what I was saying, Amador?
No, I was talking, right? I thought I was, and then now I looked and said I got kicked. I'm like, what? I was talking about myself all this time.
Yeah, well, I kind of went over what you was talking about and everything else.
Okay, all right, cool.
You know,
Sorry about that. I don't know what happened
no,
there. Like,
no, I was talking about, you know, what makes no sense is, and I'll tell you what I said because you didn't hear me because you were talking to yourself over there. Is that you said Phil said he enjoyed the VR experience, right?
yeah.
You also said earlier that he was stunned by he watches what Sony does, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And now he saw that Sony's having a good experience with the VR, right? Mm-hmm. So if Sony's having a good experience with VR and you are, what makes you think the people, the consumers or the people who are interested in Xbox aren't? You know, and he said, well, nobody asked for it. And my comment was, well, nobody asked for it because every time we ask you for anything, we don't get shit. Christmas is coming. We ain't going to get a whole lump of coal. We're going to get a granular coal because you're so damn cheap. All right. So he don't listen. You can ask him. I'm sorry. You can ask him for something. You ain't going to get it. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is, I heard that Phil, he has the power now that he went, he's like one of the main guys in the board, that he got power. He got the money. I heard he got all these resources, right? Now you're going to tell me that Phil cannot come and, throw some money out on Oculus and work a good deal with them and bring the Oculus to the Xbox. You're going to tell me he cannot do that? He just don't want to, man. They don't want to take risks. And that's what I'm saying. And you know what? And like I said earlier, Princess, shout out to Yoshida. Shuhei Yoshida. Shout out to that man. He came out and shut Phil down. Shut him down. That's what I'm talking about. You see Yoshida be always smiling like another guy. That is a killer. Yoshida's a freaking killer, man. Jesus. I'm like, wow. Like, that's how you shut BS down. Because I call what Phil called BS, trash. And my man Yoshida came in, and now, my friend, we make things that people don't ask for. Because we want to try new things and get up different experiences. And you know what? Shout out for them to that. Shout out to Sony to take risk. Not only going to be up on games, shout out to them. And that's one thing I respect from them. But Microsoft, first person all this, I'm like, next generation, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Like, I really don't know. And like I said, some people are really I don't understand they get paid from Phil. I don't know. Like come on and be honest and call him out. Call him out, man. This man have like putting shit in your eyes, lying to you in your face. promises after promises and lying after lies. Like, you gotta cut this man out. This man has been lying so much in this generation. Yeah, he brought some studios and all this, right? But there's a thing they should have done a long time ago, and that's why they didn't give him no credit. Like, no, they should have done that a long time ago. I'm not gonna give him a woo-ha. No, I'm not gonna give you props for something you're supposed to do. I'm not gonna give you props. But
And
hey,
one thing you guys got to understand, he's very passionate because he owns an Xbox just as well as I do. Okay. And he don't always get time to get on air and talk about it as much as I do. So it gets bottled up in him. And that's why I'm quiet sometimes, or I giggle, because I know where he's coming from. Okay. He's got one. Okay. He got PlayStation 2. I mean, he's got the consoles. He's a multi-console owner just like I am. So he feels it. He does. Just like I do. And we're not at El Matador. Are we bashing Xbox? No.
look. Like, real quick about you saying, I have a PlayStation, I have an Xbox, I have a Switch. You know, for the traveling. If I'm, like I like my gaming and on the go too. You know what I mean? But PlayStation is my main platform. Even in the 360 era, I was playing a lot of my PS3. But of course, I got the 360 to play, with my friends down, man, and good friends, and some good games they had. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. Like I said, PlayStation is my main thing. Even on the PS5, PlayStation is my main thing, right? But I have an Xbox to see the good games that they come from that console. And also, I got some good friends in there too, But I would have liked to, because like I said, competition is good. Competition is really good. But it's unfortunate that, Phil, even in an interview, that last interview, like with that guy, shout out to that guy. He deserves a raise. That guy pretty much pulled Phil Spencer and they put him on blast. Like, Phil was not ready for that guy. That he pretty much Phil saying, we don't want to compete. We just, we want to be friendly. We want to throw some support Game Pass. We want to compete, man. Like, it's not good. It's not good for us to push Sony down. I'm like, look at this man. What the hell this guy's talking about? And that's what I'm saying. And you know what? Look, next generation, I don't think I'm going to get an Xbox, friends. I don't think so. Even though I got some good friends in there that I know, I don't think I'm going to get an Xbox. I don't think so. It's just like, unless they give me some good exclusives to the box. But I don't think they're going to do that. They're going to do the PC, Steam now. They're putting their game on Steam, not only on Windows, but also on Steam now. You're right. They're doing that with Halo. Instead of the K, they add that recently as well on the Steam. That's what they're doing. And I don't think that's going to change. Once you do that, I don't think you can put that from get yourself back out of it like that. Because there's going to be some backlash.
I agree with that. I don't know, after doing the Game Pass, how you can come back and start charging $60 for a game again. I mean, the hardcore gamers may do it, the collectors may do it, but other people aren't going to. The only way you can come back is if you sell your hard copies for people who want it day one. You do a timed exclusive for Game Pass, to where it depending, you work it out with the developer, what they think. 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year. Each game could be different depending on the quality and the type of game it is. Be a timed exclusive, then go on Game Pass, so people could earn some money. Other from that, I don't see how they can come back from this. I really don't, and it's a shame. It's a shame because, I hate to keep going back to the 360 era, but they were doing so well, and I thought it was going to continue with, the Xbox One, and I was like, God. After I got it, first couple months were okay, and after I got it, I was like, what the hell is going on? And then it just got worse and worse and worse and worse. I'm like, it's like, if I want to watch something like on YouTube or do something or whatever, I don't waste my, I don't even waste my energy on my computer. I mean, I'm not going to let it sit there and go to hell. I'll put it on. boot up the Xbox and use it there. I'm not wasting, my PlayStation or nothing for that. I mean, I could use it as a media box, like what the fanboys do anyway.
For 4K blue, 4K blue, 4K Blu-ray.
No, I ain't buying no goddamn Scarlet. You can kiss my ass after the shift,
Yeah.
I said shift. After the shaft I got with this one, I am not buying a Scarlet. No way in hell am I buying a Scarlet. I would rather a new company come out that really cares about gaming, compete, and I'll check into some of their shit. As long as I see something going, and I'll wait for a while. I'll wait for a while to see what they got, how they're going to run it, price wise, console price wise, and all that. I want to see what kind of games they got. It ain't going to be a day one buy. No, it won't be for me because I'm not going to get screwed again. I'll wait a while and wait and see what happens. Wait and see how people are enjoying it. Wait and see pricing and game, what games they have, quality of games, not quantity, quality of games. That's what's important, people. It's not the quantity. It's the quality of games. If you don't have quality games, you could put out 1 million games. It don't matter. If you have quality games, those other games you put out, people are going to probably play in between the good experience they're having with the quality games. You need quality. That goes with anything, not only just gaming. And to me, competition is good because if you're selling your product, you got to go against somebody and figure out a way what sets me apart from this company. And when it comes to gaming, it would be games, quality games. That's what it'll be. But with that being said, I think we're going to end it for now. All right. I think we gave enough insight on this. You still there, Matador? Or did you get booted again? I think Matador got booted. All right. Well, I'm sure he'd say thank you and everything else, and he appreciates you being here. All right. I'm going to go for now.
Can you hear me, Princess?
Now I can.
There we go. Kicking me out. I don't know why. It keeps kicking me out. I don't know why.
You know what? Phil's got your number. He keeps throwing out the podcast.
Whatever, man.
Hey,
anyway, it's whatever. He can come at me. I want all that smoke. I want all the smoke. I want it.
But anyway, El Matador, we're going to end it for now because I think if they don't get it, they're not going to get it by now. All right. So we're going to go. So you do your outro. Go ahead.
All right. Guys, this is Matador 809. And thanks once again for a great show here with the princess, mi hermana. Thank you guys for coming. We really appreciate it to hear us or talks and everything. Like, again, this is not bashing Xbox. It's just for them to do better and to actually give a shit about the consumer and actually do better, And like I said, but again, Princess, thank you for the invitation. I really have fun. I really miss being in the show. And everybody, before you leave, hit that like button. It's free. Hit it. Okay, show some love and support for my sister here. Okay, and for us, thank you. And y'all have a blessed night.
All right, now, El Matador, I'm going to tell you one more time. Stop thanking for an invite. Your ass is just working too goddamn much. I can't get your ass on the show.
I know, man. It's about this time. I've been working like 60 hours, man. Like 60 hours.
Well, you let me know the days you can make it, and we'll try to schedule something in between for you to get there and do whatever. All right.
All right.
But we'll talk about that. You can tell me that. You don't have to tell the people that. It's not their business.
Of course.
Right? But anyway, I thank you guys for coming. Like you said, hit the like button. It's free. All right. And also, check out my new channel. It's my fighting channel. Only do it fighting. All my other gaming news is on this channel. Blood, sweat, and tears is all fighting. Okay? It's got everything on it. Go check it out. Subscribe. Hit that like button. Like he said, show his sister some love. Okay? I'm out here working for you guys. to give you the best gaming experience, to show you the best gaming experience, to show you things, to give you things. Okay. So hit the like button. And you know, you got to go subscribe to my other channel. You know why? Because y'all know you love me. I'm out of here. Later.
Adios.